Hey, it's Tara. I want to talk to you today about prioritizing and reevaluation and kind of these checks and balances and things that we should always be doing. And I think that we don't do them early enough. I don't think we check in to see if we're feeling happy and energetic and fulfilled quickly enough. I think we get stuck in ruts and we go through our schedules and we do the same thing for a long time, being unhappy or just feeling kind of average for way longer than we need to. And what we do is we waste time when we stay in those states where we're not feeling fulfilled, when we don't feel joy, when we're not feeling like we're moving towards what's important to us. So I think reevaluation is a continual process that needs to be bumped up as a priority and made to happen sooner in your life than later. And a lot of the areas that we should be doing this would be in our relationships, evaluating our relationships, reevaluating them to make sure that they are healthy, that they are vibrant, that we are energized by them and not depleted by them. You also want to make sure in your relationships that they don't exist exclusively at a distance, that you're not so busy or so preoccupied with other things in life that you don't have a close set of people that you get together with one-on-one, not over Skype, not over Facebook. You sit with them and their energy feels good and you collaborate either for business or personal, but you have a sense of meeting with people in person. We're not doing that enough. We're doing lots of this at a distance, video chatting, we're doing this on Facebook. It's not the same. We're missing the opportunity to have depth in important relationships. So start focusing on things like that, but always be reevaluating if they fit for you in your life and the goals that you have for yourself and how they make you feel. So don't allow yourself to be in negative relationships. It's always better to be alone than in those. But at the same time, don't forfeit the opportunity to have people close to you that could really give depth and meaning, and start making time for that. I've had to push deadlines out so that I could make sure that I was having one-on-one time, because I could easily forget to be a human being that makes contact with other human beings in a busy life without setting the priority of making time to sit with somebody, to sit and talk by a stream, to go outside, all these things that we have started to take for granted, that we have stopped doing, that are really important for our emotional, mental health and for our relationships. Make those a priority, start getting back into those, and make it a goal to be in positive relationships with people. It's a really good area for constant reevaluation because relationships and connection are so important for our overall health and well-being. So don't neglect this part of your life. As well, do this with your professional life. The things that you're doing for work, that's where you spend so much of your day. Are you evaluating that on a regular basis to see if it's still fulfilling for you, to see if it's still what you want to do? Why be stuck in it and stay in it for longer than necessary? 10 years, 5 years, 6 months. If something's draining you for 3 months, that's 3 months too long. So what you can start to do is try to reshuffle your priorities. Put the things that have the most value to you personally and professionally first in your day. Place the things that have the highest value as far as income or personal growth or personal satisfaction, or the things that make you feel the best. Make those priorities. Shuffle everything out. See what you're doing at the end of the day when you do this. When something is not priority, what place does it have in your life? Because you can either leave it there if it's functional and working and not toxic for you, or it's a good indicator that, this is my low value item. This is the thing I do at the end of the day, the last thing to do, because it has such low value to me. And even if it's making you money, reassess it, reevaluate where you're investing your time and your energy, and only do that for high priority, high value items, and take the low value items that are either not paying you enough or they're robbing from you emotionally, psychologically, physically. Get rid of them altogether. You can then find something that does pay you, that has a higher value, that gives you a sense of fulfillment in addition to a good paycheck. With your relationships, you can remove somebody that's a low value item for you, or that's becoming toxic, or that is going to become toxic, and get rid of that and make room for somebody that's a higher value person in your life. So I encourage you to evaluate personally and professionally in multiple ways. Prioritize your days so that you're giving high value items the most attention that you can, reducing the amount of time and energy that you give to low value items, either because of payment or satisfaction, and then take a look at what you've got. What are you doing at the end of your days? Your low value items, how much energy are they taking from you, and where else could that energy go? And what could it make room for? We get used to being so average and mediocre and just okay with what is. These things are not good enough. Your life should be a continual reevaluation and adding in high value items where you want to spend your time and energy in the short time you have here. So this is my encouragement for you. Start analyzing high and low value and start prioritizing your day. Reevaluate everything and everyone that's in your life on a regular basis and make changes so you don't get stuck in something for too long. So try it out. Let me know how it goes. Until next time.